Before, every user of XRP could only hope that Ripple would be successful in defeating the SEC. Then, however, a miracle occurred. In a few days, Ripple will finally be able to defeat the SEC, and the cryptocurrency community is excited about this development. However, what does this imply for us as a group? In the first place, it has restricted our preferred coin for a period of 4 years. Second, cryptocurrency analysts believe that the value of XRP could reach $100 or even higher in the future. It would be irresponsible of you to ignore this encouraging sign. I will take you through each step of the process step by step. Thank you very much. Ripple's legal dispute with the Securities and Exchange Commission has been one of the most keenly watched cases in the history of cryptocurrency. 4 years have passed since it began, and we are now on the verge of a significant turning point in the situation. Ripple has until October to file an appeal in response to the SEC's lawsuit that was filed against them in December 2020 regarding the sale of XRP tokens. In her tweet, Crypto Barbie mentioned that the deadline for submitting an appeal is drawing near. There are only 17 days left until the deadline occurs. Now that the deadline is drawing near, everyone is wondering whether the SEC will continue to fight or whether Ripple will finally be able to move on with their lives. Ripple was accused of violating the Securities Act by the Securities and Exchange Commission for selling XRP without being registered and treating it as a security. The most important aspect of the case was this. In the beginning, the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC requested a massive penalties of $2 billion. Ripple, on the other hand, requested a fine of $10 million, which is significantly less severe. In the end, the verdict that was handed down by the court on August 7th established a compromise by awarding Ripple a sum of $125 million. This amount was far lower than what the SEC had requested. Judge Elisa Torres also stated that the programmatic sales that Ripple made to regular investors did not violate the Securities Act, despite the fact that the sales that Ripple made to institutions did break the law. This was a victory for Ripple in a limited sense. This distinction was of utmost crucial importance. Both Ripple's business and XRP's classification were less severely affected as a result of this. On the other hand, this conflict has not only been about the definitions of laws, it has also been about the implications of this for the cryptocurrency ecosystem as a whole. According to a tweet from Colin Brown, SEC is sorry for any confusion. However, it is very evident that their intention was to create ambiguity. The entire Ripple economy, and XRP in particular, endured a significant loss in value. Gary Gensler ought to be found guilty and should be required to pay a significant fee to all of his investors as well as to Ripple. This lawsuit was plagued by a great deal of uncertainty and delays, which was detrimental to the cryptocurrency industry as a whole. The price of XRP had a significant dip, as did investor confidence. The decision made by the court in August to deny the petitions for disgorgement and prejudgment interest made by the Securities and Exchange Commission was a significant event. According to Judge Torres, the Securities and Exchange Commission had not demonstrated any financial loss that would have warranted harsher fines. This gives the impression that the SEC's case may not have been as strong as it could have been, which makes it even more difficult for them to prevail inside an appeal. That being said, what will occur in the event that the SEC does not submit an appeal? After Ripple had paid the fee and put an end to this unfortunate chapter, it would be free to go on to other things. It had been years since the XRP community had been able to finally let out a sigh of contentment, but now it was finally possible. The Securities and Exchange Commission withdrew all of the allegations that had been made against Chris Larsen, the co-founder of Ripple, and Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of the business. To add insult to injury, they would not face any fresh legal issues. However, if the SEC does decide to challenge, this lawsuit might run long into the year 2025, which could hinder the expansion of Ripple's company, particularly in new sectors. Over the course of the last few years, Ripple has expanded its operations all over the world, establishing offices in regions where cryptocurrency is more widely used. It is possible that an appeal will make these attempts more difficult because the legal status of XRP would still be unclear, which would make it more difficult to do so. At the moment, the lawmakers working for the SEC are experiencing a difficult time. This could be a very significant factor in the decision-making process of the SEC. In light of the fact that there are rumors that the structure of the agency might be altered in November, it is possible that the agency would prefer not to continue a conflict that has already beyond the objectives it had initially set out to achieve. Certain individuals are of the opinion that the Securities and Exchange Commission might just want to give up and move on, or it might try to attain a better result in the future after new leaders take over. Although a great number of individuals have been frightened by the legal battle, crypto professionals have an entirely different perspective on the matter. This is just the calm before the storm, according to their explanation. This is the kind of storm that causes XRP to soar even higher than everyone else's expectations and beyond all of the other coins. The next step that Ripple takes will completely alter the way that cryptocurrency operates. Believe me when I say that you won't want to miss out on this opportunity. There is a significant possibility that the price of XRP could skyrocket, which will bring about a fundamental shift in the game. This is the reason why people are so enthusiastic about XRP at the moment. In the world of cryptocurrencies, there are a lot of people who believe that the token is set to become very important. The fact that supporters of the currency such as XRP Avengers have tweeted, retweet if you are holding more than 1,000 XRP. demonstrates that they have faith in the promise that it holds, and this sentiment is mirrored by a large number of other members of the community. According to both technical analysis and bold remarks, it appears like XRP is ready to make a significant jump in the near future. In a recent article, JD, a crypto expert, stated that XRPBB is becoming increasingly thinner. It had been this thin in the past. Buy it for $650. We are relieved that we purchased additional Bitcoin at a time when the price was falling. We are currently investing additional Bitcoin in XRP. It is going to be a really significant step. A change in life occurs for the 5%. The fact that JD mentioned that the Bollinger Bands are getting tighter has led me to believe that the price of the token is poised to skyrocket to inconceivably high levels. It appears that XRP may be on the verge of breaking out based on this and other technical indicators. As a result of this kind of information, many are investing their money in XRP in order to get ready for a rise that has the potential to completely transform their lives. However, technological signals are not the only factor that can contribute to a positive mood in people. According to the most recent information that was published on Crypto2Bo, XRP is the closest it has ever been to breaking out of its multi-year trend line. There is a possibility that the token will enter unknown territory if it is able to break through this long-standing barrier. XRP is being seen by even the most cautious traders as a potential source of profit because of this reason. The point is made abundantly plain by Jack the Rippler, who cautions prospective purchasers not to fall into the same trap as those who initially disregarded Bitcoin when it was only worth $1. That is what he says directly. Since the price of XRP is determined by its usefulness, it is impossible to predict what it will be used for. 4 quadrillions are the basis for the amount of money that was used. The pricing has the ability to reach any level it desires. Given what he said, it is possible that the future price of XRP will not proceed according to plan due to the way that it is utilized in the actual world. There are more than just fans among those who are bullish. Some individuals are taken aback by Levi Rietveld audacious assertion that if the conditions were ideal, $1,000 worth of XRP could be worth $1 million. Rietveld demonstrates by means of a comprehensive plan how even a modest price target of $100 per XRP within the next 5 to 10 years could perhaps result in enormous gains. If XRP were to reach $100, he stated that an investment of $1,000 at the present time, when it is worth approximately 59 cents, might increase to roughly $200,000 in the future. As a result of this kind of gain, long-term holders are experiencing a positive emotions toward the future. In his book, Rietveld discusses more complicated methods of trading, such as leverage trading, which, if executed correctly, has the potential to transform that $1,000 into $1 million. Traders have the ability to increase the size of their bets by employing a leverage ratio of 5 times. However, they should be aware that this strategy is fraught with a great deal of risk. When it comes to discussing the volatile nature of the cryptocurrency market and the potential for losing all of your money, Rietveld does not shy away from the subject. However, he is still convinced that loaded positions are available, potentially bring you a significant amount of money, particularly in a market that is prepared for the expansion of XRP. On the other hand, Rietveld provides customers with additional choices such as dollar cost averaging and staking because not everyone is comfortable with high-risk gambling tactics. Staking XRP on platforms such as Binance can provide you with a passive income with the potential to earn you up to 10% of your investment annually.